Hi everyone, today we've got a time zone question with flight time as well. So we've got a world map here with the time zones added in at the top, and there's a question down below. Judy is in Jakarta and about to board a flight to Rio de Janeiro. It is Monday and the flight is departing at 10 a.m. with an expected flight time of 10 hours. Calculate the time and day that Judy's plane is expected to land in Rio. So really quickly, let's summarize it. We've got Judy is in Jakarta and it is Monday at 10 a.m. So Monday, 10 a.m. We want to know what time does she arrive, what time and also day does she arrive in Rio. So that's the question. Okay, if we know she's leaving at 10 a.m, I'm going to firstly convert that to Rio de Janeiro time, and then I'm going to add on the 10 hours of flight time after that. So let's focus on that. How we do that, we identify the old destination and the new destination. So the old destination is Jakarta, and it's Jakarta because that's where she currently is. That's where she's leaving from. So Jakarta. And the new destination is Rio because that is where she's going to. Now, we need to look at our world map. So Jakarta, it's a little bit hard to see, but Jakarta, I've just circled it in blue. Jakarta is kind of just west of Perth a little bit and north. So Jakarta's time is at +7. It's at the top there. I've just circled it. So you look at Jakarta, you go up right to the top of the table, and Jakarta is at +7. So let's write that in. +7. The positives and negatives are important. And Rio is over here. So again, I've circled it. And if you go up to the top of Rio, Rio is at -3. So -3. Okay. Now we have to do some maths. So I like to do the new destination minus the old destination. And I like to put these in brackets as well. So the new destination is Rio. Rio is -3 minus the old destination, which is +7. I like to always put them in brackets like that. That way you don't get confused with the minus sign that's in between. So if I've got -3 and I want to subtract +7, that's the same thing as -3 minus 7. Answer is -10. You've got to be careful with the positives and negatives. That's why I like to put the brackets there. Okay, what does that mean? That means that Rio's time is 10 hours in the negative direction, or 10 hours not really in the past, but it's 10 hours behind what Jakarta's time is. So if Jakarta is at 10 a.m., then Rio is 10 hours behind that. Again, it's behind, 10 hours behind, because we've just figured out what the time difference is there. So if I'm at 10 a.m. and I go back 10 hours, that is the same thing as 12 a.m. That's kind of midnight on the same day. So remember, Jakarta is Monday at 10 a.m. Monday. So Rio is at the same time, not including the flight time yet. Rio is 12 a.m. on Monday. Okay, We're just about done. We've got to go back to our question, and our question said, with an expected flight time of 10 hours. Okay, so we haven't looked at that yet. Now we've got to add on that 10 hours. So we're going to add that on to this part here. Rio is 12 a.m. on Monday plus a 10-hour flight. So 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., all the way up to 10 a.m., 10 o'clock a.m. Rio time, and that is going to be on Monday. So that is your final answer down here, 10 a.m. Rio time, Monday. To get full marks for this, you need to show some sort of logical working out. So something like what I've done up here would be good. And then you need to write your final answer in a sentence referencing Judy, referencing the day and the time that she's going to land in Rio.